Hello everyone and welcome to this very first video dev update, because we're doing regular dev updates on Steam, but it's our first one by video. I'm Juliette, I'm the community manager slash developer, and I'm accompanied today by Paul, who's our creative director.
Hi guys.
So today, Paul, we're going to talk about everything that's new with the game in our latest...
Do you have 8 hours?
Let's do it quick. So I made a casino so you can explain everything that's going on.
Great, it's already beautiful.
Yeah, it's a little
it's a bit dirty
for now. Yeah. Well, as you know, every game that's in the middle of development, we have some bugs, and I have toilets, but for some reason my clients don't find them. See, I keep having like notification that tell me your client are waiting themselves.
Yeah, that's not the best thing to happen in a casino. Have you tried making the toilets more beautiful? Oh wow, they're peeing at the craps table, and it seems like there are a bit too many daisies on that craps table. Yeah, so of course we are recording this at a time where the build is not in the most perfect shape, but we are. I think there's a lot to show, especially in terms of new attraction and new decorations. So it shouldn't be a problem anyhow. But
Yeah, so
when there's a bug, it usually means we are trying to make something better. So it's a good news.
We have three big things to talk about. First of all, the new decorations. So we have Tiki over here. I made three parts. So we have the Tiki part here, Tiki game area, then the Greek game area, and I love the new Greek slot machines, so I put a lot of them.
Yeah, me too. The Greek theme is my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
I especially like the fontaine that we've had it for a long time, but I don't tire of it.
Yeah, I understand. And we have the space one here that's not finished, and we can finish it together.
Ah, cool.
But you can see the space slot machines that I really like too.
Very, very retro chic.
It's true. And then we have new client types. Look at them.
Oh wow, tourists. So it's normal. So maybe we should talk about client types, or?
Yes, please.
Our client types come in many shape or form, and the one thing that is different is that they have likes. So client types are different from normal clients because they will have things that they actually pursue and like. And so, for example, the tourists they tend to really enjoy tiki stuff in this build. And so, if you want to really milk the client types and you want them to give you all their money, you will need to build an area that will be focused on their needs and on what they like. So, for example, the clients, those clients, they tend to love tiki, but they also tend to like a very iconic tiki drink, which is the Mai Tai. And so, if you wanted to actually go above and beyond and be sure that those client types stay for as long as they can in the casino, in your casino actually, and so that you make the most money, it would be a good idea to have a bar nearby that focuses on Mai Tais. Furthermore, great, okay, and maybe if you want
the tourist client just came when I changed the drink. Right
no one's going to say no to a Mai Tai, especially if they have like a flower collar on the neck. But actually, maybe you could put some tiki stuff near the bar, which is because the thing is, when your clients are not playing or not drinking or not doing something, their needs are going down, and so you will need to have the beauty everywhere in your casino, so that the beauty of your the beauty need of your clients doesn't go down so much. And if you want to be sure that for example, the tourists go in one place instead of another, it's a good idea to put tiki stuff in it. It's going to attract them like a honey and flies.
I can put it on the window.
Yeah, sure. No one cares.
That.
You can put it everywhere. It just it looks bad from the street, but it's not implemented that people care, so it's fine.
Okay. Not yet.
I remember I played a game once of a Blooming Business Casino, and I made a big alleyway of columns, one way for the tourists and another way for the other client types, which we might talk about. But that should be in the demo. So it was Greek or Tiki, and it felt really like you have a choice here, and of course the other clients were just going everywhere and just wrecking on my whole fantasy. So you just don't count on our clients to be nice with you. And so that's why you should be really proactive in making them happy, so that they don't do something stupid. And yeah, so the most important thing with client types is that they tend to have a lot more money than normal clients, and so focusing on making certain client types happy is a good way of improving your profit and loss sheet. And what's interesting is that client types can come and go, meaning that you might have tourists for a while, but at some point tourists might stop coming because of a narrative event. You could also imagine we also want at some point to try and have desires like likes that are dynamic. So for example, at some point the tourist in one of your game, the tourists are going to like Mai Tai stuff and Tiki stuff, and on another game maybe they will like space. And so what's interesting with this is that the client types will have different roles inside different of your save games of yours, and that means that they will always stay interesting, and you might have actually combinations that are harder than others. Here it's an easy level, so we wanted to have something very coherent. So of course we have the Tiki stuff for the tourist, and it's very separated between all the client types. But going down the road, we will be able to put a bit more complexity so that you have a more interesting challenge.
Yes. Well, while you're talking about client types, I'm redecorating my space parts, and as you've seen, I can type in the name space in the search bar.
Of course.
I have all my space stuff that I can put in my area.
Mm-hmm. I love what you did with the space. It's yeah. So the whole space is about, of course, the 60s and the 50s idea of space and science fiction. What's interesting is that we are not really trying to be realistic, as you can see with the animal heads. But what I really love is that we can just have a very detached look on the arts and the wishes of the 50s and 60s, and just do something fun with it. And so this whole space thing that we have is very. It could be out of a Kubrick of 2001, and it doesn't make sense. And it's also, when you take a look at the couch, it doesn't look comfy to me, but someone just made it. Was in a magazine. The animals actually find those very comfortable, and so they are going to sit down. Yeah, of course, so they're going to rest on them for a while. Yeah, and it's yeah, that's of course, and the cue to sit down on it. So of course, this is all a balancing problem. This is a behavior that we might not see in the final game, but this is in development. So of course, it's not perfect yet, but we're working on it. just like the dice. Oh my god! It looks like a flea circus.
All right, so the last new update that we can talk about is the new area system. So the new design system, I mean. So I can now build my area. People
were really adamant on the fact that they didn't like the squares, and they didn't like to have to manage and juggle everything and fit everything together inside the casino. So we worked hard on making building area more fun and more interesting, and which is why we have this new system, which is much better, so that you can really customize your casino just as you see fit. I really enjoy having tightly knit areas. So I will make just small toilets, a big game area, and then a small bar, and so it all fits together in India. And I have a very lively and crowded casino, and I make a lot of money. Which is I'm actually gonna try to build another restroom area since the other one's not working. Mm-hmm. Good idea. It's a shame to use this wall because it's nice, so I'm gonna put it in the middle. Yeah, because yeah, so you can't really. We wanted you to still have a bit some constraints to play with, because that's how creativity erupts. Blooms exactly. It's when you have a few constraints. So that's why we're not giving you 100% freedom. So you can't make huge areas. And for example, you can't make a game area that takes your whole casino. You will have to make different areas inside of your casino. Oh, that's working. Look at them. See, so the problem was your other area. Yeah, I'll just delete this one, which is very simple. I go there, delete area. Boom. I think you have to go in the panel. I'm not sure this is plugged in. Oh, no, it is. Great.
Yes.
Perfect. Well done.
Bye.
And ciao. Thanks for nothing. And so maybe you can just put another. You could put another game area. I see that you are making very different. Like you have blackjack, craps, and you have various games inside an area. But it might be interesting for you to put one area and make an area all about craps, and then you can change the stats of the craps, and you can.
You want an area of just craps from different styles?
It's just a different style. No, I wouldn't put some Greek craps and tiki craps, but if you put an area where there is only craps and you can change the stats.
Just put the normal ones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the one that don't have a style.
We are currently reworking actually all the stats for the game so that it's more interesting to actually manage and that you have more things to do and interesting choices to make.
Yeah.
And that's also something, it's tied to client types, where some client types will not like betting too much, and they will rather, just gamble some pennies. So you might have more trouble making money out of them. But for example, if they really like to drink, maybe you can actually make money off of the bar instead of making money out of the craps tables. Okay, so if you could, for example, go into the area panel right now for the craps. It was the right one. Yeah, the one with the small cards in the middle.
Okay, I was already.
Yeah, and you can activate the Boxman role. Perfect. And so now you have new roles. So you can add more people to your craps table. So you can have 2 employees per craps table, which is going to increase the rate at which people can play. And so it can be a smart investment. For example, if you can just put one craps table, it ensures that a lot of people are playing and they just keep playing. And so it's just another way of managing your casino. And the good thing with craps table is that they don't break down compared to slot machines. And you can have a lot of clients in the craps. So if you have a lot of craps, a big area with a lot of soft craps tables, you can put a lot of decoration. So they're going to enjoy a lot, and they are only going to leave once they start being thirsty or needing to go to the toilet. And so you can build actually whole places where your clients will just stay for a very long time. It's a bit tacky. Everything is a bit tacky, but I think that's why it's so nice. It's because you don't want to live in a tacky house, but building one is very much fun.
Well, and also I think even today casinos have a sort of a tacky decoration kind of vibe, and I think it was even more the case in the 50s and 60s.
When we researched the subject, we found out that there was a test in casinos where they would make actually a tasteful decoration, tasteful rooms, but people tend to behavior more rationally and better if they think they are in a room that is nice, and so that's why casinos are so tacky, and they really want to trigger stuff in your brain that makes you have bad decision making.
Oh, that's nice. Not evil at all.
So, but that's real casinos. In Blooming Business Casino, it's just beauty. Everything is beautiful. The animals don't like the same things, but they all agree that everything is beautiful and everything has a place. So it's fine.
Okay, I'm losing all my money doing decorations.
It's okay. It's an investment because you have to remember this always. In Blooming Business Casino, the more your clients stay inside, the more money you're making. Because as long as they have not left the floor, you have not lost any money. So even if someone has 3 jackpots, as long as they're on the floor, there's still a chance they're going to lose it all. So you should always focus on keeping your clients inside and to have their needs met, which is why it's so different from other tycoons. It might not have felt that way in different demos, but it's going to feel more and more different further down the road, because it's not about processing people as fast as you can. It's about keeping them happy in one place. And so you are going to try and get more and more and more people inside your casino.
My clients are getting thirsty, so I'm going to buy a...
You should make a huge bar area. And you should leverage that beautiful wooden wall.
I also want to buy the, what's it called?
The vending machine.
Vending machine.
Yeah, I like the vending machine. It's very useful because you don't have to pay a barman, which is always nice in the finances. But people tend to litter a lot, so be sure to buy a trash bin, which I realize is very English, like from the UK, and we have a lot of people saying your languages are all over the place. But you already have a janitor, so it's fine. You could sell stuff. So, for example, no one is using your slot machine, so maybe you can sell a few of those.
True.
I'm sorry.
Too, I like
it's
that.
actually strange that no one is using them. Maybe the RTP is not good enough. So the clients are very much aware. Maybe. But your clients are very much aware of exactly how much things cost. So you really have to balance what you choose your attractions to feel like. So the RTP is how much money you give back to players and so the higher it is, the more likely people are to play because they have more to win. But the more likely you are to lose money. So be careful.
I'm gonna put nice lights.
Yeah, nice lighting in the bathroom is always really important so that you can see clearly that you don't look like your best self when you are in the bathroom. So maybe we can take a look at your finances because it's been a recurrent theme in this video that you don't have any money.
Well, that's because to prepare for this video, I built a casino and I posed it so I could make everything nice. So I lost all my money and no one was playing since the game was posed. So don't do that.
So every month your salaries cost you $4,707, and you are making. If you go back to the overview, we ought to put it on the first. On the top right corner, you can see the balance of a day. Maybe put the month. Okay, so that's of course it's just a demo, so the game doesn't last as long. But as you can see, it's still going up. Your profits are still under zero. You are $3,000 above your original investment, so that's nice. So well done. Actually, this is a profitable company. As long as you don't pay the salaries this month, you're fine. But
wow.
I think you need to change a few things in your casino. There is something that's not working. So maybe we can actually change the RTP of your game areas. For example, just take a look and see where people are playing the most slots, and just put that RTP up.
I think it's here. They're not playing in the Greek area and not that much in the Tiki one, so I think it's the space one.
Okay, so the space ones are really... Oh, you have miners.
Oh, that's right.
The guy in blue. Yeah, so the miners are a different type of client type. Yeah, exactly. So the thing about miners is they tend to have a bit less money than tourists, of course, but they are really, really interested in lager. So it's really... it's easy to please them. Okay, yes. So the slot machine, that's the second one. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice UI bug. So the bet amounts you can put up or down. The bet amount is just how much people are going to bet. So it's the price of betting. So you can put it up because 2 is really not a lot. It's basically saying, okay, you need to put 2 chips into the slot machine to just try to make money. You can put it up, and 80% return to player is actually in the real world it's really not good, but in our game it's okay. So you can just maybe put it down a bit more.
Down?
Yeah, down. It's fine. They don't need as much money. Oh, you can't. Okay, so that's.
No, I can. It's just
you can. Okay, the click was weird.
Hitbox was.
Yeah, this is a skill-based game.
75.
75 is okay. It's going to make your margin 5% better, which is not bad. And the maintenance frequency is basically how often the janitor comes and repairs stuff. So the higher the frequency, the more the janitor is going to come and repair it before it breaks down.
Critical is fine.
Critical is the highest you can put, and so that means that the janitors are going to repair stuff that maybe doesn't need repairing. Yeah. Why
are people still peeing?
Maybe because it's too far. So clients are very, very, very lazy.
Okay, nice to know.
And your janitors are so busy going all over the place, cleaning piss puddles and repairing machines.
Put in high instead of critical?
Yeah, maybe normal. It's fine.
Yeah.
To me, I live a dangerous life.
Okay. Well, I can clean the bins. You can clean everything.
Yeah, it's true. The idea is this is your casino, so if you want to take care of it, you should be able to. So we are trying to keep up.
I'm just imagining a casino boss, casino owner, just going in the casino and cleaning.
Oh, I've got to do everything here. It's horrible. It's just and then he's yelling at staff but doesn't want to hire more people. Well,
Yeah.
you can be exactly like that if you want. It's fine.
If you want to save money.
Exactly, but it's actually not a bad idea to micromanage just a tiny bit because the problem is the effects will compound. So you are going to if you miss something, like for example the piss puddles near the craps table, if they have been here for like a few minutes, no one is going to go near those craps table, but you're still paying the employees. So you will have to pay attention. You can either build a system that's completely perfect and is always going to run perfectly, or because you are just a normal human, you can try to build the best system you can and just sometimes just take care of things. I think you could use another bar if you have the money. Maybe near the craps table.
Craps table. I don't think I have the room near the craps table.
No, I think you do. Just in between the two zones here, you can just make a perfect bar.
Okay. Design.
That will be your challenge.
I have a hitbox problem. Right. Wow.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I want to put it next to the wall.
Yeah, that was triggering my OCD.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so perfect. So now, if people want to go to the Greek area, they have to actually go near the bar. So what you could do is put, since the Greek slot machines, you could set up the Greek slot machines so that they are a bit less expensive, so that it will attract more people. And then you can actually set up the bar so that it has very expensive drinks, so that people who are attracted to penny slots that are very cheap, they might actually they will have a higher chance of buying expensive drinks. What you can do actually is like fire all of the Greek employees because they're really useless right now.
Aw.
I'm sorry, but this is this is not a charity. This is business.
Alright, bye.
This is a casino, not a video game studio, so we can't afford to be nice.
Bye, Isabelle. Bye, Sean. Bye, Stella.
In this economy, we are actually helping them get a heads up in their career.
Yeah. Wow. You really are an evil casino owner.
Yeah, I am. I don't look it, but I'm actually making this so that I can live out my fantasy of firing people, because it's a horrible thing to do.
I'm sad because my Greek area was so nice looking and no one's going to it. Well, anyway, I think we've talked about all the new stuff in this update, so we can leave it at that.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And to everyone who's going to play the next demo, I hope you enjoy it, and you see all of the small details we've put into the game, from the descriptions to the animations and the small
because the
small
next
props.
demo will have even more stuff, because like we've introduced all the new things that were in this update that some people have played in the playtest.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be even more stuff, even more fun things to do in the casino. So.
If people want to come to the next playtest, they can just come and talk to us on our Discord.
Yes.
It's the best way to come and play the game, because we have playtest really regularly. And demos, since we want to spend more time on making them higher quality, so that people can actually just enjoy playing and not having to think about this is a game that's in development. If you want to play a game that's completely broken sometimes, that's called a playtest. And so come playtest our game.
Yeah, and actually helps us to make the game as good as it can for when it's actually released,
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Paul, for explaining all this stuff to me.
It's a pleasure.
And well, I think we're going to try to make more video dev updates if people like them. So
yeah, and next time maybe you'll have someone else from the team that can talk more precisely about what they do, because of course I can talk about many things in the game, but I'm sure our great team will have wonderful details to share with you.
That is true. Well, thanks again, and for people watching, thank you for going through this video. We hope you liked it, and we hope to see you next time. Bye.
Bye.